Hello and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending February 3rd, less concern of inflation, a resilient labor market, and the Fed nearing its rate hiking campaign were all positives for investors as the major indexes continued to rally off their 2022 lows. The employment cost index came in line with expectations as compensation costs for civilian workers increased by 1% in the last quarter. Wages and salaries increased by 1%, and benefit costs increased by 0.8% compared to September of 22. The FHFA home price index decreased by 0.1% in November, but housing prices are still 8.2% higher on a year-over-year basis. The Consumer Confidence Index declined to 107.1 in January from 109 in December. Construction spending declined 0.4% in December, but up 7.7% from the previous year. The job openings rate increased unexpectedly to 11 million, much higher than expected. It was an increase of 6.7%, the highest level since July of 22. The ISM Manufacturing Index remained in contraction territory in January, coming in at 47.4 from 48.4 in December. The Federal Reserve increased the federal funds rate by another 25 basis points, or 0.25%, and indicated that they will continue to look at incoming data to decide on the next steps regarding monetary policy. The ISM Services Index bounced back from 49.2 in December to 55.2 in January, led by new orders. Non-farm payrolls increased by 517,000, while the unemployment rate declined to 3.4%. And labor force participation increased slightly from 62.3 in December to 62.4 in January. Year to date, the Dow is up 2.3%, the S&P up 7.7%, and the Nasdaq is up 14.7%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 3.52%. Oil closed at $73.23 a barrel. Gold closed down to $1,865.90 an ounce, with silver closing down also at $22.37 an ounce. For this week of February 6th, we have a very slow week of economic data. Nothing scheduled for Monday. Tuesday, we'll get the international trade deficit, the New York Federal Reserve 1- and 5-year inflation expectations, and consumer credit. Wednesday, wholesale inventories revision for December will be reported. Thursday, we'll get initial jobless claims, and on Friday, the federal budget balance and the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, along with their 1- and 5-year inflation expectations. Period. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. In the meantime, be diversified with your investments and always know what you own in your portfolio. If you have any questions regarding your portfolio or anything you've heard in this video, give me a call. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.